Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim. Today we're doing a walk around video of our 2009 FG XR6 Turbo. We're going to go around this car. We'll look at how good of a condition it is because this car has been very well looked after, and there are some goodies hiding under the bonnet as well, but I'll save that for later. So having a look right now at the front of the car, this is in the Ego colour, which is like a nice dark grey. There are a couple of minor stone chips you'd expect to see on a vehicle of this age, but they have been touched up as well. You got your nice honeycomb style grille across here, and there's the first one of our goodies, a nice big Stage 3 Plasma Man intercooler. But like I said, I'll save the rest of that for later. We do have our nice chrome surroundings on our fog lights here with our traditional XR6 headlights with the rounded bottoms that Ford has kept on since they first brought out the XR model range in the EB Falcon. Now moving around to the first wheel, we do have a little bit of a scratch here, probably about as long as the top part of my finger. Otherwise we've got what is a brand new tyre on our 19-inch rims. We've got indicator here into the driver's side guard and colour-coded mirror caps to go along with it. In the Falcon Ute, you do have a nice, they call this like a space cab, an extra cab, but this is pretty much what they all have. So you've got your driver's seat sitting here, and you've got a bit of room behind the two seats for all your tools, anything extra you want to keep in the Ute so it's not all in the way. It does, and it makes it not feel as closed in around you. It's a really cool design. Moving down the rest of the car, we do have this loopless tonneau cover, so it just attaches onto a loop here. And moving down, we're looking at our second rim. This rim is in excellent condition with those standard 19-inch rims, and once again, practically brand new tyre. Moving around now to the back, you do have your standard headlights that you would have. I'll point out this car does still have the standard exhaust, but I'll touch on that a little bit later as well. Slimline white plates, and I'll open up the back here and just show you. There are a couple of small holes into the top of the tonneau cover, but it doesn't look like they go all the way through. It just looks like it's in the surface of them, which is good to see. Opening up this, you just got to open up the tonneau cover and pull across the latch, drop it down. You'll see under here we do have the genuine Ford tub liner fitted with a nice rubber mat at the bottom to help put things in there, stop them sliding around and really protect the tub line as well, just an added bit of protection for you. Slamming that shut and just pull the tonneau cover back over the top and click it in. And good to go, nice and easy. Moving around now to the passenger side, looking at our third wheel. Little bit of a mark just here, otherwise excellent condition. Once again, brand new tyre on that. Our fuel filler cap is just here on the passenger side, which is really safe. Smart for an Australian designed car. If you do find yourself a bit of trouble on the side of the road, you can fill up the car without having to stand next to the oncoming traffic. I would definitely recommend only putting 98 fuel in this car. Colour-coded door handles as well. I haven't seen many marks at all on the car, just the major ones on the front and a little bit of touch up here on the door. I'm trying to be picky for you guys just to give you a good understanding of the car, but for a 2009 vehicle, this has only done about 86,000 Ks from memory, and it does present very well. Now looking at our last rim, this is definitely the worst of the four. We've got a bit of gutter rash around the edging here and a bit of scratch here, but 3 out of the 4 are in excellent condition. This one's just suffered a little bit, but otherwise it still looks pretty good. We do have a brand new tyre on this as well. Now I'm going to pop the bonnet and we're going to start talking about the fun part of the car. So as it is on all Falcons, the bonnet release latch is on the driver's side, and then the little handle that you flick across is just over here in the center, and push it to the left. The gas struts will lift it all up. So first thing you'll see when you open up this is that nice steel piping. Now this has got the Stage 3 Plasma Man intake set, which includes the Stage 3 Plasma Man intercooler, which is double the size of the normal intercooler. This has also got the battery relocation on it as well. They moved that to the other side to help with shortness of pipe so the air doesn't have time to heat up in the engine bay, as well as on that side you can fit a much bigger air filter than on the other side as well. So that is all Plasma Man Stage 3 kit. It's about $2.5 grand worth of gear on there, plus installation as well, and they've taken care of all the piping out the way too. This car does have a bit of go about it. With these cars, you can actually get them up to about 300 kilowatts at the wheels without having to change the dump pipe or the rest of the exhaust. A lot of people tend to go for a high flow cat into a more stainless steel exhaust out the back of it. You don't have to. Some people just really like to harness that note and really help with the intake sound. But like I said, driving this car, you can really feel it sucking in that air, and it's taking advantage of the beautiful 4-litre Barra motor that is under here. You've got to really drive it to understand what I'm talking about as well. So now we're going to go inside the car and have a look at the quality of the interior as well. Right now, looking at the interior of our car, this car has been optioned up with the blue. So you had a couple of options going on with the interior. You could either add leather to it, or you could go with the standard seating, which had grey here instead of the blue, or you could go with colour-coded blue, red and green with your options. Blue being the best looking and the most popular as well. So I have optioned that up, and it makes the seats look that much more stylish, and it matches in with the speedometer, but we'll get to that in a second. Here we do have our electric window control and electric mirror controls for the sides on a nice big armrest as well. Moving to the centre of the car, you'll see there's next to no wear on this steering wheel. This car does have a very nice responsive steering. It doesn't feel too light and electronic, which is what you want from a car that's got so much power going through the front of it. Really designed well to sit well in the hands. Cruise control here on the right, Bluetooth controls here on the left. Spinning the wheel to the right, I'll show you we do have 2 keys with this car as well. Both of them have central locking flip out keys, which is really good. Over here we've got our headlights on the right control arm with our indicators. On the left, we've got our windscreen wipers. Now, looking at the actual Speedos itself, this has got the blue Speedo styling, which matches with the blue interior, really giving it that nice finished look. I did make a mistake before, I said about 86,000 Ks. It's got just under 88, so pretty close. Now, looking to the center screen here, I like the way the dash really comes out, but it doesn't wrap in around you, making you feel claustrophobic. This one hasn't been upgraded with a premium sound option. It's just got standard sound options, so you do have the black and white screen, but it is still nice and easy to use. There's our temp set to low because it was quite hot today. As you can see, it's 33 outside, and audio off and all that. Moving down from that, we do have our 2 center vents and all of our hard buttons for our air conditioning and media as well. Here we've got our CD player, and then our hard volume control. If you don't want to use a steering wheel, it is right here. Got a nice slot here for a tissue box. They actually designed tissue box specifically to sit here. You can get them from the service station. And under here, a bit of storage with our auxiliary port and 12-volt storage system as well. Now, this has got the 6-speed ZF gearbox. So when you throw it into drive, all you got to do is push it to the side, puts it into performance mode, which will really hold on to the rev range right where the turbo is dosing up and throwing that power right through the engine. And then if you like, you can actually go up and down into manual mode as well, which is really good fun. Back from here, we've got 2 cup holders and a center console. In here, we do have our nice iPhone, that's the word, the iPhone connectivity. So you can just plug in your iPhone and it works seamlessly through here. This is prior to Bluetooth, so it didn't have the Bluetooth, but you do have full iPhone connectivity. Now we're going to have a quick look around the inside, and I'll get my cameraman to jump out to show you those seats, because like I said, that nice blue styling there, I reckon it really makes the interior of this car pop as well. While he does that, I'm going to have a quick look at our service history. Now, this car does have full service history, which is really good to see, consistently done as well. So with the Ford books, they are sort of all stamped on the same sort of pages. So you got your first page here, as well as the next page, all the way up to 80,000, and then we've performed an intermediate service on this car as well, so it's not due until 98,000 Ks. So I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching our video of our 2009 FGX XR6 Turbo with the, like I said, $2.5 grand worth of Plasma Man kit on there, stage 3 kit. So please give us a call on 9907 0555. One of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.